Melanie here from Melanie's Muses, where I muse about things in the entertainment world that are entertaining to me, and hopefully you guys come along for the ride. Now, immediately you can see we've got something a little bit different today. I'm here with my husband, Greg, who some of you will know from Facebook Live. Yeah.
Okay.
And author Susan Harris.
Susan Harris! Woo!
Hey guys.
She's famous and she's from Ireland.
Ireland.
So you got three accents to contend with today.
To what?
Contend with.
There you go.
Yep.
Spit it out.
Yeah. Just so you know, stuff like that probably won't get edited out. So you won. So what we figured we'd do is a lot of times when I'm editing books with Susan, we get the edits back, and edits are a little crazy because in Ireland they have different words, in England we have different words, and then the books that are published in America have a whole different language altogether.
They have real words.
No, they have
not
corrupt.
Just made up stuff that you guys use.
You know, I just want to point,
like a toad in the hole.
Like, I would just like to point out from the beginning that the language is called the English language, Susan's language is the Irish language, and then Greg has American that is just completely stolen from everybody else, corrupted, and then they pretend it's a real language.
That's true.
So
fake news.
Anyway, when we do the edit process, a lot of the things comes up, and we
Susan
thought,
has Coke.
I'm sorry you don't have any Coke. The biggest calamity, we have no Coke. So what we figured is we would have a little chat with Susan and discuss some of the differences. We've had a few chats like during Facebook Live where different things have come up, but Ireland has a whole set of words all of its own.
Southern Ireland, right?
I think Northern Ireland too, but definitely Southern Ireland.
Is there a big difference?
There is and there isn't, because we won't go into politics because there's no politics. But
no politics.
In Northern Ireland, it's technically part of England, technically. So we won't go with that. But if you go to, say, Cork will have one set way of saying something, but if you go to Dublin will have another way of saying it. So it's not.
So that's like here and in England, because in Northern England, even though it's all England, we have different phrases, and here, if you go down south, you have different phrases.
Well, speaking of pop, we have pop, soda, or soda pop, depending on where you are in the country.
And we call it by its name. Like if you want a Coke, you ask for a Coke.
Yeah.
Whereas if you ask for a Coke here, you could just get.
We just say pop.
Yeah.
Down south, you get soda, and kind of in the middle somewhere, you get soda pop.
But actually, that's a really good lead-in, because in Susan's book, in the new book that's coming up, they talk about dealing with, you know, after you've been throwing up and what is the best thing to drink. And when I was going through the book, Susan had, what did you have in the book? Like lemonade, flat lemonade?
Flat 7-Up.
Flat 7-Up.
Flat 7-Up.
Okay, now we do have 7-Up here. In England, we would use flat lemonade or flat Lucozade. But lemonade here.
It sounds like medicine. Lucozade.
What it kind of is.
If you're hungover, you drink Lucozade.
It is a pop, but it's just what you give everyone when they're sick.
Okay.
Here we give ginger ale. Ginger ale is like the common thing, and I've been here for so long.
Ginger ale is very good when you're sick.
Yeah, because ginger.
Flat ginger ale.
Flat, well, it's the same thing. Flat. Yep. Flat 7-Up, but ginger ale. I mean, it's well known. Ginger settles your stomach. But like lemonade here is a bit like your lemon squash, kind of.
No, lemonade is literally squeezed lemons with sugar.
Which is like lemon squash, although you have water in it. There's no fizz. Lemonade, this is what I can tell you. Lemonade is fizzy and is almost like 7-Up. Here, if you order lemonade, you get
a flat
lemony drink, and depending where you are, can be sweet or not so sweet, depending how much sugar they've put in.
Yep. Yeah.
That just sounds so weird. Like if you're sick here, the first thing, even if you're dying with a hangover, the first thing somebody will do is either flat 7-Up, so you'll shake it to get all the fizz out, or typical Irish mammy thing to do is to boil it. So put it in a pan and boil it to take out the fizz. And then you drink it cold.
Drink it warm? I mean, the warm liquid would
drink it when it goes cold. Anyway, it's actually quite nice.
Warm 7-Up.
But she says they cool it down.
Do you have anything like ginger ale over there? Have you ever had ginger ale?
No.
Nope. I was thinking about it, and we don't. I can't think of any.
If I can find I'm sure she. You go ahead, talk. I'm just going to see if I can find it.
So, well, she knows what it is. It's like ginger ale is just basically a fizzy ginger flavored drink.
Yeah.
And it's a good mixer. You have it when you're sick. Now they put all sorts of flavor, like cranberry at Christmas. We have raspberry ginger ale, blackberry ginger ale. It's just like everywhere. But I've been here so long, I forgot, and I was like, oh yeah, no.
It's a natural ginger flavor, so that's what it is.
Okay.
Well, we have Schweppes, so but the only people that I know that drink that is with alcohol, which is the Irish thing to do.
And what flavor is
gin and ginger? Oh, yeah, gin and that's so good. Gin and ginger.
So what alcohol do they drink with it, and what is the flavoring? Is it like a Schweppes, like just like a lemonade or a Coke, or you have no idea?
No.
Nope. Okay. There you
need
go.
To drink more, Susan.
Okay.
I'm a cider girl or a Bacardi. If that's about it.
What? Huh? A what?
I'm a cider girl.
Cider. Oh.
Cider, like hard cider?
There is only one cider. That's the other thing. Nope. Cider. That brings us nicely into cider. In the UK and in Ireland too, cider is an alcoholic drink. Very, very popular with teenagers. When I was growing up, snakebite and black was the thing, lager, half alcoholic cider, and blackcurrant, which I'm sure Greg's just thinking that always sounds horrible because he thinks my Ribena sounds like medicine.
Disgusting.
Over here, all cider is hard. They have no. Over here, all cider can be anything.
No.
Yeah, no, it can be anything.
No.
It can be,
you have apple cider.
And hard cider.
And hard cider.
Right, but in England, you only get hard cider, or you have apple juice.
Right, but apple juice is not like apple cider.
I know, but that's just so weird. I don't think we have an equivalent of their apple cider, which is...
Apple juice is a more process.
Okay.
Apple cider, literally, you're just crushing the apples and all the juice you get. Right. That's your apple cider.
Susan, if you had a toddler over there that was like 3 or 4 and you're like, well, take them out trick-or-treating and then give them some cider.
Apple cider.
Wouldn't you think, oh my God, I mean, yeah, give them the booze, put them to bed. But I was so shocked. And he's like, no, it's like this disgusting apple juice.
It's not. It's really good.
No, we just say apple juice.
Yeah.
And cider is cider.
It's alcoholic.
But
cider by default is alcoholic.
See, there's 2 different types of that. You have apple juice here, and then there's apple cider. They're completely different. Apple juice is a more refined
apple cider. It's like when you get orange juice and you have like the processed orange juice, or you have like fresh squeezed orange juice. Yeah. I guess the closest thing over here, apple cider, is probably like fresh squeezed apples.
Yep.
I think that's pretty good. I think that's a pretty good. Yeah. How weird is that?
But it's so good, and especially in the fall. With donuts.
And they heat it up. Ugh.
I don't heat mine up.
No, but you go to Starbucks and they have like hot cider.
Well, that's disgusting.
But even the cider, the big brand cider that would be kind of over here is Bulmers. But if you ask for a Bulmers in the UK, they have no idea what you're asking for. You have to ask for a Magners. It's the same thing, just different labels. Yeah.
So that would be like asking for a Coke and getting and then having Pepsi and saying, "Is Pepsi okay?"
Got it.
Only there's no communication, so the English people don't know what the Irish people are doing.
Got it. Okay.
So those are some of them. One that came up as well when you said "toad in the hole" is bangers. Bangers is interesting because for me, bangers is bangers and mash.
Sausage.
Like a sausage, just like not even like an American sausage, because even
where did banger come from though?
I don't know.
Why is it called a banger?
Maybe because it bangs in the pan when it like spits and fries. I don't know.
Because you bang with your sausage?
Oh my God, no.
Banger? It's a banger?
No, I'm pretty sure it did not come that way.
Wait till he hears what it means in Ireland.
I know. Go on, let's do Ireland. We'll do Ireland next. So a banger in Ireland is?
It can mean 2 things. So a banger could be, I'm trying to mind my language and not swear.
Don't worry too much. I can always bleep it.
She can bleep it out.
A shitty car. So one where...
Yeah, we have that too in England. And I think that's over here. You have banger?
It's more like a rust bucket or a...
But yeah.
I don't know. And I don't think we use banger.
Yeah, so like a rust bucket or a car.
Yeah.
Part would say a banger. Or...
Like a Ford.
He's There's nothing wrong with a Ford. I have a Ford outside.
Do you drive a Ford?
I do.
I'm
I have a
sorry.
I have a Ford Focus ST line and I love it.
I'm sure you've heard all the jokes about what Ford stands for.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Well,
better than driving a Fiat, because Fiat here is fix it again tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what Ford is backwards?
No.
Driver returns on foot.
I touch wood. I've had 2 Fords and I've never ever broken down. Guaranteed. Now I've said it. I'm going to break down tomorrow when I'm in the.
Yeah.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. Yeah. Okay. So what's the other thing that a banger is?
I didn't know that it was anything different until I was in the UK, and it's a funny story. I was in my cousin's house and they're English, and somebody was getting all worked up on the telly, and I said they'd want to calm down or they're going to end up having a banger. And they looked at me and they said, what are you, why would he have a sausage? I went, no, a banger as in a heart attack.
Mm.
Never heard that. I've never heard that before you said it.
It is that somebody's had a heart attack. So it can mean banjaxed car, which is another word Mel likes, banjaxed.
I love that.
What was it?
Banjaxed.
Banjaxed.
Yep.
Banjaxed.
Like jacked up.
He's broken.
Banjaxed?
Yeah.
Or
banjaxed.
Banjaxed. Okay. Like BAN?
Yeah.
Banjaxed.
Jaxed. Yeah.
Banjaxed.
You know, it's really bad when he can't even understand what I'm saying. It's like,
I feel like we need subtitles down to
you know what's funny? They offer that. I think that's one of the options, but no, I'm just gonna let people suffer. So N loves that. She loves the.
Well, if we had like automatic subtitles, a lot of that from you and Susan would say unintelligible gibberish.
So when I know it's like when I try and use the automated telephone systems here, it's just like,
nope.
No, we don't understand you.
We're sorry. Please repeat that. Why you stop it?
So you don't really use. I mean, banger. I thought it was short for gangbanger, but apparently it's not. We made that up, Susan.
The banger, gangbanger.
We were like, oh yeah, like Susan and I were absolutely convinced the other day that was. So I don't know where we got that from. But what are some of the other ones? Some of the other
Not
ones
like
that come
sexually gangbang. It's like
no, like
gang,
yes,
like a group of people.
Yeah, like you got going off someone to join the gang. Yeah, we know what that. We know what we mean.
I'm just
clarifying.
Yes.
So
I guess that's another word for gangbanger.
I don't think anyone's gonna go around calling them bangers.
No.
You have to remind me all the time to change lift to elevator.
Yes.
Because nobody in Ireland will say, let's get on the elevator. We will say,
but I
let's
think
get on the lift.
Quite a few people here know what a lift would be.
I think it's easier up here, down south.
You definitely have an eyelash under your eye right there. I can't get it. Let me get
stuck in all the makeup. Stuck in the 10 tons of makeup. I don't know.
You
probably made my
eye. I got it. I didn't. I
got it. Yes, but a lot of our readers, we have our editors check for that stuff, and that's one of the things that always flags. They don't know what a lift is. They think lift, especially now because we have the Uber service, which is also called Lyft.
Do you use Lyft for giving someone a ride as well?
Yes. We do in England.
Yeah.
We say spin.
What?
You want to
spin.
Spin. Give them a spin. Well.
Yeah, but what about if you're picking them up to take them somewhere specifically?
There goes Susan again with the sexual references, innuendos, or whatever you want to call them.
So what about if you're just gonna give them a ride?
Take this new bed for a spin? You give them a lift.
You could say lift as well, but you know, if it was a case that somebody you stopped and you were picking up a friend, you said, do you want to spin or do you want to spin home? So people will get in the car then.
You would say, do you need a ride or do you need a lift?
I would understand that in that situation.
And I think that's it. A lot of the times you can break it down, but the biggest thing we have issues is where there isn't a corresponding word.
If you were to take all these words out of context and just put them down, it'd be very confusing. But like she said, if you were seeing somebody on the side of the road and stop and you need to spin, you know exactly what they're talking about.
Right. But one of the things we come into a lot is with cars. Obviously, you know, because you're married to a Brit, that you have hold on, I gotta get the right words now, not the
Bonnet.
American words. Bonnet
Boot.
and the boot.
Hmm.
Whereas here we have
And the windscreen.
well, windscreen, I feel is okay, but the boot and the trunk is really difficult when we're trying to edit because, like for Susan, her books are set in Ireland, so the Irish, English, all of that side.
Well, why is it a boot?
Well, because it just is. That's just what it's called. I don't know why.
So way back, I mean, people still do it now, but way back when you used to travel on ships and whatnot, you had a trunk. You put all your stuff in.
All right.
Trunk.
Well,
What
we
else do you
owned
call it?
I don't know. We owned
The
our
trunk.
We
It's a
owned
trunk,
our
right?
country, and then we came and stole your
The
country.
trunk. So you have the trunk
we
in the back
didn't
where you
take
put all
trunks.
your stuff to travel.
No politics, Mel.
Huh?
No politics.
No, I know. I don't think he was even listening. So that's all right.
I wasn't. I didn't hear what you said.
No, but we would never say put it in the trunk. We would
Right,
say,
and we would never say, like, we as in Americans would not say, there, look, call myself American. Press now. We would never say, get the stuff out the boot.
Put that junk in your trunk.
But that makes it very difficult from a book editing point of view, because obviously her characters are running around doing stuff and they're putting stuff in the boot of the car.
Junk in the trunk.
And we can't have like an English version and an Irish version. And I mean, at some point we have to draw a line and be like, okay, there's just no way someone in Ireland would use this word.
Now, in the book, are these meant to be American people in the book?
No, they're Irish people.
Well, then they should use those words.
Right, but there's a very fine line because the book is published in America. If you use, it's very difficult, especially for Susan.
I think
because
boot and bonnet is okay.
That's good to know. Unfortunately, most editors throw an absolute
Those editors are
no, because
stupid.
Sales-wise, it has been proven that Americans like language that they know. And then you get the reverse as well, because I know Susan's had complaints that her books aren't Irish enough, and they're not Irish enough because we ripped all the Irish bits out and made them words that people understand. But you have more book sales in America, so it's tricky. I know.
I think boot and bonnet is one that can stay in.
We do a very fine balance, and we have a lot of the conversations Susan and I have going back and forth is like trying to find a compromise. And there have been situations where we have literally just changed the whole sentence to avoid having.
I do that in a text message when I can't spell a word. I'm like, screw it, I'll just change the whole damn thing. It's like, I'm typing it away, man. It's like, how do you spell that?
Like the other one is we would say indicate or put on the indicator, and you would say put on the blinker.
We do.
Or turn signal.
Turn signal. Yeah.
Indicator does work too.
Yeah, it does work, but it just sounds very weird.
It's not. I think everyone here knows what that is, but we tend to use turn signal. But we know what an indicator lamp is the same thing.
That's one of the ones that you.
Yeah.
You know what it is. Clothes are always tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, pants, trousers. That's not real tricky though. That's another one you could use trousers. Well, everyone knows what trousers are.
Didn't we have an issue?
Knickers is one.
Didn't we have an issue with a vest, Mel, in one of the books?
Yeah.
A vest top, and you were like, why would they wear a vest top? And I was like, like a muscle top for working out. But
tank top.
Yeah.
Tank top.
Yeah. We'd call it a vest top.
See, here, this is an example of where I've been here so long now that I completely forgotten that was even an acceptable phrase for it. Because here, a vest is like usually part of a three-piece suit. It's like the waistcoat.
Or it's a coat you wear without sleeves.
Yeah. So it's like a waistcoat or a waist jacket. And they just don't use waistcoat here at all. There's just not a thing. And that's what that is. And she's like, I'm really confused. Like, why is he wearing this by itself to work out?
Yeah, that a vest and a tank top are two completely different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not. It's like a muscle.
No, here.
Yeah.
Here, they're completely different.
And that just shows how, when you've been here long enough, some of the words get confused. And what's even worse is when I'm trying to change it to the English one for my mom so that she understands, and then I forget which is the American and which is the English, and I'm just like, I don't even know at this point. But food is another good one. Actually, we just had a food thing come up a couple of days ago when I sent Susan a picture of the trick-or-treat bags, and we had a Milky Way in there. She's like, your Milky Ways look really weird.
Oh, their candies are a lot different. Yeah.
But the candies have the same names. It's like, why do you insist on giving these things the same names and then making them completely different candies? That's just mean.
It's
Your
just
Milky
weird.
Way.
Yeah.
Your Milky Way is a Three Musketeers. I can absolutely 100% tell you, your Milky Way is a Three Musketeers. Our Milky Way is kind of like a
caramel in it.
Mars bar.
No.
Yes, it is. You don't say no, it is. The Milky Way is like a Mars bar.
Wait, who's our Milky Way? Your
Yes.
Milky Way.
Our Milky Way, the American Milky Way is
my Milky Way.
Oh my god, your Milky Way is like an American. No, it's like an English Mars bar. Oh.
So the Milky Way in the United States, which is what I'm representing, is your Mars bar in the United Kingdom
And Ireland.
Which is what you're representing.
Right.
Which is the same as what Susan has in Ireland.
I don't know. Is Mars bar same in Ireland?
I think so. Don't really eat them, but yeah. But the thing is, Irish chocolate tastes different than English chocolate. And anyone that tells you it doesn't.
Is English chocolate better?
No.
What Irish chocolate?
You can literally taste the difference when you go over. If you get it like a twirl. I don't know if Greg know what a twirl is.
No.
If you get a twirl here.
It's a bit like a Galaxy Ripple, but it's made by Cadbury. You know what that is, like the flaky one with the chocolate around the outside. Okay, but you've only had the Galaxy version. There's a Cadbury version, which is a twirl.
If you get that in Ireland, it tastes one way, and then if you get it in England, it tastes another way.
Is it the same company?
Yeah, but they're made in, one is made in England and the other is made in Ireland.
Right. See, that's the same here. We have branches of
So does it have to do with milk?
Probably. And sugar, and because over here we have branches now of Cadbury and Nestle, and they do not taste like the English Cadbury and Nestle at all.
Nestle.
Like,
well,
food is definitely one of them, because you'll say chips.
Oh no, that's
that's fries.
Yeah.
So you'll say you're having chips with your dinner, and then.
But Susan, it gets worse though, because you can go to restaurants and
get chips with
one of the options to come with your burger or whatever is chips, and they actually mean
potato
crisps.
chips.
Yeah, but they mean crisps, and so you order burger and chips, and you get a burger and a plate of
chips, like
crisps. I mean, you can't win. You literally have to learn it. And my mum gets it wrong every single time. She's like, "Do you want chips with their sandwich?"
Let's get back to the chocolate for a second, because when Mel first came over here, and I was trying to show her our different chocolates, and I got her like the really good chocolate, and she's disgusting. Like, and it's really good chocolate. Then I tried the English chocolate. I'm like, okay, now I see what the difference is. It's so different. But if you're saying Irish chocolate is better than English chocolate, then I've got to try Irish chocolate, because English chocolate is pretty damn good.
I'll send some with the next parcel I'm sending.
There you go.
English chocolate's pretty good. So
yeah, it is. Really
I will give an honest review of the chocolate.
I will tell you that the best. I like Galaxy. Galaxy is my favorite one, and
Galaxy's good.
The closest I can find description-wise for American chocolate in general, especially like the Hershey's bars that everybody loves, that is like the really bad Easter egg candy that you get, where you're basically, like the Poundland candy. Yeah. That's what it tastes like.
Rude.
It is though.
But I like my Hershey's, especially with peanut butter.
Well, you grew up with it.
With peanut butter? Oh, so good. Oh yeah.
So back to the chips. Chips is really hard. My mom gets it wrong every time, especially if she orders a sandwich. They're like, "Do you want chips with it?" And she thinks about it, and then
we have to clarify with her if she wants chips or crisps.
Yeah, and then the waitress is looking very confused. So we have that, and then there's no such thing as like chip shop chips over here.
You still haven't shown me what chip shop.
There just aren't any. It's been almost.
You could have. In 18 years, you could have Googled a picture of chip shop chips.
I've shown you them, and you're like, "Oh, they're like steak fries," and it's like, "But they're not. No, they're not like steak fries."
What's that? A gift from Zoom. Running out of time. We removed the 40-minute time limit?
Is there a 40-minute time limit on your? You just asked me if I wanted my
You said
meeting.
you had it set for an hour.
Yeah, well, it asked me if I wanted it to be set for an hour.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it.
So is there a time limit on Zoom meetings normally?
I don't think so.
Did
Yeah.
you get that alert too?
Yeah.
Weird.
Strange.
But I'll even add to the weirdness. Ye call it chips. English people call them crisps. Irish people call them potatoes.
Tazos?
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Like
Potatoes.
Yeah.
the ones you get in the packets.
Yeah.
Potatoes.
no,
Want some potatoes? I
Like-
like potatoes.
If you go to a
Do you have
shop and
tater
you say,
tots?
no, she's talking about crisps.
I know what she's talking about,
Alright.
but potatoes made me think of tater tots.
if you go to the shop and you ask for a bag of potatoes, it could be any brand of potatoes that are there. But you
They're not
go-
even a brand. It's not even like where we say go get a bag of Lay's. Potatoes are just like generic and can be anything.
Yeah.
Oh
They're-
dear.
there is a brand that was the first kind of one that was Tato itself, and that's where it came from. And
Right.
there's even a park, an amusement park in Drogheda, I think it's Drogheda, or it's Dundalk, one or the other, that's called Tato Land, dedicated to Mr. Tato, who has,
Like we have a Hershey Park.
Hershey Park.
We have
yeah.
Hershey Park from the chocolate people.
Yeah.
with potatoes. So if
you
you
have-
say to somebody a bag of I'm having a bag of potatoes, but it could be
But it could be any of them.
any brand.
Do you have tater tots?
No.
You know what a tater tot is?
Yeah, you probably have something similar. It's like smushed up fake potato in
It's
a
like a
crumb
little-
coating.
It's like that shape, little tater tot, little potatoes. Throw them in the oven.
A bit like Alpha Bites, but more smushed up, and they've got like crumbly bits on the
Oh
outside.
come on, they're not crumbly.
They are
bits.
crumbly bits.
It's baked. Oh my god.
I'll tell you what else is weird. Waffles. They don't have potato waffles here, Susan.
Potato waffles?
No potato
No.
waffles.
Well, not that you probably
Well,
not that
they
you can
have
buy
the
it. They
weird-
must have.
The weird waffles that looks like a cake.
Yeah. Pretty much
And-
everything here is sweet waffles.
These are tater tots. The little pieces of potato. Have you ever seen those? Anything
Like-
like
Are they like croquettes?
Yeah, a little bit, only smaller, and you
Yeah.
just throw them in the oven.
there
but
you
then
go. See,
croquettes are a bit softer and they're generally bigger. And these have like the little lumpy bits in them of potato,
potato.
whereas croquettes are like mashed up and fluffy and nice. Don't
Yeah.
get croquettes over here. But yeah, potato waffles, they don't really do that. And they don't do waffles for dinner. Like you'd never have bacon, egg and waffles for dinner. That would not be a dinner at all.
Bacon, egg, and waffle.
Like, but they're potato waffles. It's like having chips or
So
fries.
we have waffles. We can have whatever we want for dinner. You go to a diner, you can get breakfast at
Yes, but if
11 p.m.
if
at
you
night.
order a waffle, you are getting something that is like
breakfast
pancake
waffle.
batter,
Yes.
sweetmeats. When we get waffles in England, they are literally like giant tater tots that look like a waffle. They are like
Okay.
bird's eye potato. Everyone grew up with bird's eye
I'm sure we
potato
have
waffles.
them somewhere. I
Bird's eye
can't believe
potato
that we don't.
waffles, waffly,
We have potato
versatile.
waffles.
They
Yeah.
still have that exact same ad.
No way! Which Greg didn't even hear because he wasn't listening.
I heard you start singing something.
And he just switched off.
I-
So yeah, so the chips is a bad one. There are some that are quite easy.
Oh, cookies, biscuits.
Oh, that's the nightmare.
That's the one. That's the one that's false advertising.
That is so bad.
Biscuits.
So
Biscuits
I'm going to start in England, and then we can
with
do.
your fake cookies.
Shut up. Then we can do Ireland, and then we'll move to America where it's ultra confusing. So in England, you have biscuits, which are. They can also various shapes and whatever, but they are the name for all of them. Like your bourbon cream is a biscuit, custard cream is a biscuit, ginger nuts a biscuit, digestive is a biscuit.
Which is
And-
like for the American people watching, Oreos, Chips Ahoy.
No, no, because Chips Ahoy would count as a cookie because a
I'm
cookie.
talking about cookies. You're talking about
I'm talking about biscuits, yes, but you just listed off Chips Ahoy as a brand. Chips Ahoy is a brand of cookies.
chocolate chip cookies, Chips Ahoy.
Well, no, because cookies.
Oh my God! You say Chips Ahoy, everyone's like chocolate chip cookies.
Right, but none of the ones I listed had anything to do with cookies. Cookies are a whole category all their own in England. And if you have a cookie,
You said a biscuit was a cookie. Have you been lying to me these past 18 years?
No, our biscuits, you call them cookies. Your
Right.
cookie is any kind of biscuit. But in England, you have all those kind of biscuits and cookies in its own little category, which is what the Chips Ahoy in. They're like chocolate chip or oatmeal raisin if you hate your kids and whatever. So cookies have their own like classification within the biscuit
family.
And when you were listing them off like Oreos and the little fudge Keebler elf ones, those would all be biscuits, but then Chips Ahoy would be cookies. Over here, right, what do you have in Ireland, Susan?
Same.
So in Ireland, they have all their biscuits and cookies as a type of biscuit. Over here, all the things that we would call biscuits in England and Ireland. So your bourbon cream, custom creams, just regular chocolate bickies, rich tea biscuits, chocolate chip cookies, you name it, strawberry, they are all cookies. And if you order a biscuit, you get this, I mean, they're delicious. It's this sort of dinner bun type thing, but there literally isn't an equivalent. It's not a roll.
No, it's like
not
your
a
Yorkshire
scone.
pudding.
No, it's nothing like a Yorkshire pudding.
Yes, it is.
Yorkshire pudding is literally batter.
That was a big lie when I first had it.
Yorkshire pudding is literally batter that you fill in, and then it's light, crispy batter.
Yep.
Biscuit is almost like bread. You can pull the layers apart and put butter on it.
Those are different biscuits.
Oh.
You like the KFC biscuits.
Which,
You don't pull those apart. Those aren't layers. You're talking about the layer biscuits.
all right,
and little
but
things
they're
that
still
you
like a little dinner roll. It's not like Yorkshire
dinner roll.
pudding.
That's the word. A
Right.
biscuit
It's
is a
kind,
dinner roll.
but not like any dinner roll you get in the UK or
But there's
Ireland.
different styles.
Right, but they're not like any.
I guess our biscuits, different styles of biscuits would be like your different style of biscuits.
Right, but if you come over here, like I went to KFC. Susan, you get this. I went to KFC, and they're like, "Do you want a biscuit with your chicken?" I'm like, "Do you not have fries?" And they looked at me like I'd grown two heads.
This is before they had fries.
Yeah,
they
now
have
they
fries
have
now.
fries.
Now they have fries.
But at the time, they didn't have fries, and they looked at me like, "No, we don't." And a biscuit, and I'm like, "Why? Is it like a dessert? You give me dessert and a chicken? Okay, yeah, sure, I'll have a biscuit. What else? What kind of biscuit?
What is this?
I'm like, "What kind of biscuit?" And they're like, "A biscuit." Well, because I couldn't do nuts. I need to know if there were nuts in this biscuit, and they're like, "No, there's no nuts, no nuts in the biscuit because it's bread." So that was a nightmare.
Trying to think what else.
Yorkshire pudding. Greg was absolutely disgusted.
It's
with
not
Yorkshire.
pudding. It is
He's
not
like-
pudding.
He's like,
It's a lie, is what it is.
my dad, bless him, loved Yorkshire puddings. Love Yorkshire pudding. So when he came over, he made, and you know, he's from Yorkshire.
I was all
so
excited to try this.
He
pudding.
was, and they put on the plate, and it's like this, you know, like a Yorkshire pudding, like individual Yorkshire pudding. And we tried the big one as well, but Greg just he's like,
I was watching him make it. I'm like, what did he make?
It
It's
looks like-
not pudding.
it's like he's making pancakes. What is this? You're gonna put it in my dinner?
do you
Put
have
gravy on it?
pudding? Do you have pudding? Like the dessert pudding?
You
What
wouldn't.
do you call it? It's like a
Kinda.
custard, right?
Yeah, I mean custard. You'd put custard on your pudding, though. Custard's like a topping. You don't really eat that
Yeah.
by itself.
No, you're talking about that hot custard
Or cold.
stuff.
The closest thing to pudding is in Marks and Sparks. When I was little, they used to have these chocolate or raspberry things, and they had the fake cream on top, the stuff on the bottom that's not quite Angel Delight, but not quite good. It's like cheap. That's kind of the texture of pudding, but pudding tastes better.
Pudding is
has-
very smooth.
Yeah, it's very smooth.
It's not airy like that
Like
Angel
Angel
stuff.
Delight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I don't
wouldn't-
really think we have a proper equivalent, but
No.
also we call everything that you eat after dinner pudding.
Yeah, we
And-
wouldn't really have pudding as a dessert, like
As a
it would be
category,
dessert
yeah.
to us. It would be mainly kind of like ice creams or cheesecake or
Mm.
apple tart and ice cream and that kind of stuff, or apple tart and custard, or depending. There's different cakes.
Did you
and
hear
stuff
what
like
she
that
said
that we
there?
have.
Can we send her some pudding?
Did you hear what she said?
Yes.
Apple tart.
Yes.
You know why?
Why?
Because pies have meat in them.
How long have you been waiting to say that one?
You know, I was just wondering if there was an opportunity, and I just had it sitting there. I thought, if Susan gives me the opening,
Those are pot pies, and they're
taking it.
disgusting.
nailed it.
No.
But yeah, we don't. I mean,
Apple pie,
here's
cherry
something.
pie, blueberry
Susan.
pie, pumpkin pie.
I know all the damn fruits in the pie.
Mm.
No, meat and gravy. Meat and gravy.
Mincemeat pie, which is not meat.
No.
There's a
Well, we
tricky
have
one.
those because
But
we
it's
have
not
those at
meat.
Christmas. No, but we still have them at Christmas. And we still call mince pie. Susan, children's birthday party. What are you serving with your ice cream? Are you serving jelly or are you serving cake?
Jelly.
Yay!
Cake.
You can have cake too, but you don't put
You have
cake
it
and ice cream
after.
together.
Like you send them home with the cake.
Exactly.
No.
You have jelly and
Here.
ice cream.
Nope, cake and ice
Jelly
cream.
goes on your sandwich. What's jelly?
Jello.
You have Jello? Like our Jello?
Yes,
Yeah.
only we call it jelly.
Jelly.
For a birthday party?
With ice cream.
Yeah.
And if you're feeling really nice, give them whipped cream as well. You've seen me eat that.
I know you eat it, but I didn't know it was a birthday party.
Yeah.
But give them some cake.
No, they get cake as well. We have a cake, and then we
No.
send them we usually send them
You
home
have
with
cake and ice cream at the party.
No, we don't.
You send them home with nothing.
But we don't. I mean, when I came here and they're like, "Do you want ice cream with your cake?" It's like, no, thank you. It's very weird. But that's what they do for the kids' birthday parties, like ice cream.
Cake and ice cream.
No, we have ice cream cakes like Viennetta. Viennetta used to be a
Yes.
huge thing. Arctic roll was really big back in the day.
Mhm.
And I mean, you have the ice cream cakes here, but they literally will get a tub of ice cream, like normal ice cream, and the birthday cake, and that's what they serve them for pudding, I suppose. Like after. Weird.
Look at you two shaking your
I know,
heads.
because
Like,
it's weird.
You can pure tell this is how people will know about the time difference.
It's getting dark. She got to put the light
oh
on.
my goodness.
You have to put the light on.
What time is it?
It is almost 5 o'clock there.
And it's 11:43 a.m. here.
Yeah,
Yep. So it's getting dark.
it's getting dark.
And we're taking
Well,
up all her time.
You couldn't tell that here because it's all we're in the basement with artificial
We got
lights
lights
everywhere.
I was trying to think what's the what do you call when speaking of parties? We would say a hen do and a stag do.
We have a bachelor and a bachelorette party. You don't
Hen and
really
a
have hen
stag.
and stag do's.
You can say stag party. But
Stag,
not so
yeah,
much
not
hen.
not hen night. But here's really weird. They match their bridal parties up. I learned this when I went to David's Bridal. So if you're getting married and you've got 5 bridesmaids, your husband will have 5 groomsmen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, that's not how it used to be. You used to have a best man and how many groomsmen you felt like having.
No, they kind of do
They
that
match.
early.
They met. That's just Mel being weird.
It's not Mel being weird.
It's Mel being weird.
Whatevs.
You remembered incorrectly.
I didn't remember incorrectly. You do know I was married before. I do know how it works.
Well, how'd that work out for you?
Well, yeah, that's about as well as yours.
Obviously, you did it wrong.
Well, obviously, so did you. It was practice for this time. Got it right second time. She's just like, oh my god. We did warn you. Joshua the cucumber. What is with you two? So I think we pretty much covered most of the big ones. Maybe.
Most.
Trousers and pants.
Oh, there's more.
Trousers and pants are difficult. Knickers is just a non-starter. Poor Maria was so confused. When Emily first came over here, she hadn't unpacked everything. She came running out the room 2 years old. She's like, can't find my knickers. And Maria's like, I'm trying to help her, but I don't know what knickers are. So that was educational. What are some of the other ones in your book? Are there any that stick out to you? I mean, obviously we just had the jelly.
Yeah.
Like jelly. We had jelly in England.
Well, what are other ones you've come across in the books that you've had to correct?
Jelly and jam. The elevator is a big one that always comes up. The name for car parts. the 7-Up and ginger ale. I'm just trying to think what else.
So what you
Oh.
need to do in the back of your book, Susan, is have a little index of
Pass me a tissue, darling.
what the Irish version is, and what the American version. Lift is elevator.
Yeah.
Pudding is.
Go watch some English TV and learn some words. Thank you.
One thing that I noticed is that when any of the books are being
There you
edited,
go again. Oh, I need a tissue. Who did that one? Was it
Chris?
Chris. Kristen. You should.
When the books are being edited, because of the fact that I'm typing in Irish English, I'll say it how I would speak it. So there's a lot of likes go into it, and you'll see they'll delete the likes, and they could be about 4 or 5 in it. But it's just the way that we say it.
Yeah, but I mean, if she's got 5 likes in a sentence, I will leave 1. So no, I'm not going to like every other. And I understand that that's how you're talking, and that, but no, it's like I can't read like.
Like.
Yeah, but it's
like
not,
a Valley Girl, like totally, like.
No, but it's not like Valley Girl. Like it's when they're talking, and it will be sort of.
You know,
So like I have to go here, like, and grab this. And it's like really important, and I've got to do it like right now. And they're just like thrown in. And if you're having a conversation, you don't really notice it so much. But when it's written down, it's like. And I just go, nope. But I am very good at leaving things in the character's voice. Some of the editors like to go in and they don't understand, like they want to make everything spelled nicely. And sometimes when you're talking, it's not going to be spelled nicely because otherwise it won't sound like what you're trying to say.
I bet the editors hate me because I don't normally they'd change it and they'd put in the no need you inside in words, because we spell our words differently, and they'll go and they'll change it, and then I'll go change it back because we wouldn't do it. So it's like, nope, change it back, and then it's like Mel will come and go,
There it is, like
you have to
see,
change.
you can notice it now, like.
Yeah.
now you can see
now she's listening. He's like, yeah.
She's like, I'm done talking.
I'm like, okay, those have to go. I'm pretty fair. I mean, I'm like the adjudicator.
There you go. Like,
when I talk to my mom, if I've been talking to my mom for a long time, my whole use of the language changes. Or if I watch a lot of English TV.
Her English accent really gets strong when her parents would come back over here and stay for a little while. Everything would come back, and then I'd start hearing words I haven't heard in 18 years. I'm like, what is that? I've never heard that. To be fair,
you said hark wasn't a real word.
Hark. No, nobody says that. Nobody here says hark at that wind.
I do.
What?
You have the carol.
Shut up!
Hark the herald angels sing. What do you think the hark
That's
means?
a Chris. How old is that song?
Do you know what it means?
Obviously, I know what it means. I told you nobody says that.
Well, I say it. And I'm pretty sure Susan probably says it too. Right, Susan?
No. See? You're old.
Okay. I don't care. I'm old.
It's in a Christmas song. I ain't going to be saying it.
Oh, it's the Grinch.
That was funny.
So,
a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
So I think we're pretty done. I think this went pretty well.
It was like a lot of fun. Like totally. Like I liked it. Like a lot. Like.
Only for the fact you're putting it on YouTube, we could have gone into swear words, because there's a whole lot of different ones that you can say.
You can say fact.
We can always do that as
bloody
a special and all the swear words, and I just have to put it in a different category when I upload it to YouTube. It's not like Facebook Live, so it wouldn't be a problem. I just have to have a warning on it.
You can say bloody.
So we could do that.
Which is like, oh, we should get into that one. Like, what would your swear word be versus our F word? Like your bloody is like our F word.
Well, I'll tell you what, and because it's going
that's
on
a whole
YouTube,
new video.
That will be a whole new video. So you guys, when you watch this back,
We're gonna be swearing up a storm.
I am gonna do the YouTube blurby bit now. And it's like, if you guys like the idea of a video where we're doing this, we're doing a Zoom meeting, and literally it would just be discussing the various swear words. If you guys are in for that and you want to see that,
for that,
leave it in the comments.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you guys don't want to see it, let me know that too. And we'll do it just to amuse ourselves, and I'll put it on the website. Huge thank you to Susan Harris, author who joined us all the way from Ireland in a completely different time zone. If you haven't checked out any of her books, where have you been? I've posted like 1 million links for them, and we'll put some more links in the comments, and you should definitely check them out. You can even get a couple for free.
And she's gonna put a link here,
or here, wherever the links go.
Here, and I can't point to Susan.
No, because it goes off the screen.
It goes off the screen.
I'll put a big arrow coming down the video. You can get a few of those free. Skin and Bones is free on all platforms right now. Tale of Two Hearts. It's not Tale of Two Hearts, is it?
Houses.
Two Houses, yeah.
Houses.
Tale of Two Houses. It's because
Ooh.
it's because it's a love story, and I always want to say hearts because I like that. Tale of Two Houses is free right now on all platforms. Chaos Theory is free right now on all platforms. Shattered Memories is not free, but you should buy it anyway because it will wreck you. That is my advice.
Wreck you.
And then you can come back and cry, and I'll laugh because I think it's funny. But that book killed me. It killed me so badly. So yeah, huge thank you to Susan Harris. Hopefully we'll be doing this again soon. If you want to see the swear word video, leave a note thing in the comment. Whatever you do all the fun YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Especially share. If you want to see more things like this, let us know. Let us know if you have ideas and you want to see what we talk about.
This is a long video.
Okay, it's not that bad. I will edit some of it, and I'm doing my blurb. Can you just shh for a sec?
No. No, go on. Finish
Okay,
your blurb.
If you
Blurb,
like,
blurb.
if you want to see us out like this every week, which is how life is in this house, join us on Facebook noon Eastern every Sunday, where we chat, we give stuff away, and Greg is super annoying. Stop it. Make sure you join me and Susan, melaniesmuses.com. Susan keeps my website up and running for me, even though I do my best to make it crash and die. And of course, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Usually things are tamer, but
No, you do your best to not make it crash and die.
it just does it anyway. I don't do stuff. I don't even know what I do.
I've seen it.
I'm sad. Okay. And with
Susan's like, I'm coming. I love that little kid.
So thanks, Susan. Is there anything you want to say before we go?
I was going to say something in Irish, but then I said, what can I say?
Do it. Say something.
What were you going to say?
I can't think of something to say.
Right. So American would be very much have a nice day.
See ya.
No, they say have a nice day.
See you later.
Have a nice
So
day.
in Irish, we would say, slán leat, agus gurv míle maithe.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That's so weird.
And what does that mean?
Goodbye, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Susan, and thank you anyone who stuck around this long watching what we were yabbering on about. We hope to see you next time back here on my YouTube channel. Bye. Okay.
I have a feeling that's going to have to go up a bit. This better be good.
There's us.
There you go. That can go back some.
Yeah.
A lot of some. Here.
Now the TV's sort of in the corner. That looks weird.
Susan!
Okay, there's Susan.
Susan!
Is connecting and can't hear you. Susan connected to audio.
Susan!
Now, somehow there is a way to make this gallery view so that instead of it saying Susan, it will have us both on the screen. So
there's Susan!
We can't hear you.
Yes, you can.
Can't hear me.
Oh, yeah, we can. Now we can.
Yes, we can. Mel was opening her big mouth. That's why we can't hear.
I'll turn up the volume.
Yay!
Yay! There you go.
Did it work?
Yeah, it even has our names on there. Look at that. Melanie's Muses.
No, it says Melanie's Muses.
Well,
that's not our names.
That's the thing. Okay, so
rude. So rude. I'm not even included. Whatever.
Did you want to sign
Poor
on?
Craig.
Nope. Nope. It's fine.
Okay. I did warn you, we are exactly like this in real life. There's like no thing. All right, so what
This is not that good, by the way.
it tastes just like cherry Coke. Why are you being so difficult? We ran out of Coke. His eggnog went bad. We haven't got any other soda in the house other than these weird Coca-Cola energy drinks. We don't even know Red Bull. Put out.
It's a cherry
It's
Coke.
cherry Coke energy. I said, oh, it's just like
It's like a cherry Coke Red
yeah.
Bull.
I say it's fine.
It's not fine.
But it's like it's not fine. It tastes disgusting. I was like, oh, really, you'll be fine. And introduce it. So, unless you do, you want to do the intro thing?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Oh, my thing's crooked.
I thought we were just talking about weird words.
Well,
Weird words.
we are, but if I'm going to put this on YouTube, it would be nice to have like an intro
Okay.
from when we're all there. That dog is going to keep walking.
Yep, and I'm gonna put her upstairs.
Okay, do you want to go put her upstairs now?
Yeah, come on.
Before you do any editing,
Nastiest look
the
from
only Christmas thing I have in the house,
Oh my god, that's all right.
and it's on the shelf.
All right, go do your
Alright,
intro.
do an intro.
I'll be.
You're going to be normal for 5
I'll try.
It's that's all right. I'm going to
What
say
is
that.
normal?
I don't know, like whatever. We should have done one of these without. Are you ready? Because this will be
Go on.
your face will be like that in the video. Louis just ran upstairs, I think. Okay.
Go on.
Hello, Melanie here from Melanie's Muses, and I muse about entertainment. Ugh, I can't do it with you guys here. Welcome to my normal. This is
Okay,
it. It takes like
go on.
100 takes.
I won't bug you.
No, it's all right, but you only get to see the this finished one. That's why I said to you, it'll be fine. Just edit it all out. It's good. So I'm going to say huge thank you to Susan Harris who joined us from yeah, I'm going to try that again.
All the way from Ireland.
Huge thank you. But you know what? The more you do it, the easier it gets. You get to more you just don't care.
Yep.
I forgot about it after a while until you said, "Do you want me to say anything?" And then I went, "Oh shit, this is recording." I can't fucking think.
You gotta keep that.
I
Keep
will.
that. That's a. I can't fucking think. That's a good one. You gotta keep that.
I'll put stay tuned stay tuned after the video for
can't
some of
fucking
the
do it.
bloopers. And after I'll put mine in there as well. Where
I
I
forgot how to
can't
talk. Say something.
It's only when you reminded me that I kind of went, "No, can't think. There's nothing in there."
But that's good because that means we put your ears.
Thanks for stopping by.